All right, so we're going to look at JKL. So in our timelines, we see our timeline. We're moving everything around. We see Pastor jumping around. If I use JKL, if I press L, each time I press L, it plays back faster.
Jesus said,
So the first time I press L, it's normal.
as soon as he realized,
And each time you hit L, it goes faster. Same thing with J, it goes backwards. So a lot of people will use these for shuttle control. So if I press L several times, it zips forward, hit K to slam it to a stop. So if we look at my timeline, I press L, so I can zip through my timeline pretty quick using those tools. Hit K to stop. Also, a quick key is A and S. So on our keyboard is A and S, and this keyboard's not labeled, but that's okay. Each time I hit S, it goes to each cut point. Notice it's going to each cut point, including the ending ones. Well, those are our CGs. So if we come down here, we see our CGs. We're at the beginning and end of them, of our overlays. So if I go to the beginning of it and push play, I can see it come in. So very quickly I can hit S and just go down the timeline to QC all of these different graphics. And then once I've gone past it, so in this instance I've gone past it, I just hit J to back up a few times and push play just to make sure it kicks in nice.
Look what he says in verse 12, Matthew 11, and from the days of John.
And verify that. So now that I've done that, let's say I've QC'd the timeline, I've confirmed video black is on video 1, right? I've confirmed all my audio tracks are turned off properly, confirmed everything's rendered. At this point, I approve this for content. I'm very happy with it, everything looks good. Now all I have to do is send it off. So all I have to do is right click on it, choose output, and this may look different depending on the version of Media Composer you're on, but this is what we're going to do. Send to, there's two options, VCS 16:9 and VCS 4:3. Today we're 4:3. Choose 4:3 and it gives me the name of where we are. So if I look at this, this is the name. We don't want any spaces in our name if we can help it. So we don't care about the name daily. Somebody's added that. And I'm going to get rid of our spaces. So it should be whatever it is plus our deliverable. Our destination is already set, but it should be volumes, production, avid workflows, send to VCS 4:3. That's good. QuickTime reference 4:3, which is correct. If I click options here, just a quick review here, just so everybody has it on recording. These are all of our settings. And then I'm going to hit cancel. It should be saved properly, but every now and again things happen. And once I'm done with that, all I have to do is hit OK. And when I hit OK, it comes up and says, one or more files already exist, because I've already done this demo. So I'm going to hit cancel on this for the sake of argument. And I'm going to redo it again. I'm just going to name it something slightly different. Send to VCS 4:3. By the time it gets to VCS, it needs to be named the proper thing. But for this testing purpose, or this purpose of this video, I'm just going to put a number 2 at the end of it, just to make things simple. So I come down here and then hit OK. And now it's going to do a quick render. Now it's going to do export of the audio, and then it will be done. So in a minute, this will show up on our desktop. But now we're going to fast forward, just like a kind of cooking show here. We're going to fast forward and look at our automated QC. So this file, in like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, will show up inside automated QC. So if I open up automated QC, we've got a whole bunch of folders. The ones we care about the most are daily has errors and daily logs. Every file is going to have errors in it, mainly because we've set the detection so tight that it's going to simply scan every file, and it's going to find things that we know are there, like black frames, which is fine. So I want to open up this file, daily has error, because I want to verify that it's there and QC it. I'm going to right click and choose open with QuickTime Player 7. If you choose the other QuickTime Player, you don't get one nifty feature. That nifty feature is timecode. So when I look down here, I need to choose timecode. And bam, my timecode now matches my original timeline. Pretty important. Then I come over here and I look at my daily logs. And inside daily logs, I can see the file that's here. Right? So I go, okay, well that same file name is 71625. 71625 is right here. Open it up and it shows me everything that's wrong with that file. At least that it thinks is wrong with that file. It'll show me all kinds of interesting information. Hey, I detected this. I don't care about this ancillary data at the top. Things I care about down here are things like, hey, there's a black frame at this time code. 095949. That's okay, that's outside our viewable area, but it's okay, we can jump straight there. 095949. right? So I can come in and go, well, yeah, it went black right there. That's perfect, not a problem. So I know it starts right at the right show, so that's perfect. And now I can come in and look at other things. 8 possible video dropouts. Okay, 10:04, 20:08. So we come over here, 10:04. I just push play right in that range.
From grace. So you get born again, and now under the grace of God, you are.
So there was a lot of movement. So we just kind of glitch back and forth. And then everything looks good. So let's say everything looks good. So we've watched all of these errors. We've come in and looked at them all. There's a handful of them, but that's fine. That's what this is for. It goes in and reviews all of our errors, which are great. Now, once this file is done, so we're happy with this file. We've QC'd it. We looked at all of our errors. Everybody's happy. Now all we have to do is pick up this file and move it to Daily Drive to VCS and drop it. So we moved it out of our Daily Has Errors and moved it into Daily Drive for VCS. We still see them hanging out in there, but it's okay. We've just approved it. So now what will happen is that file now moves to wherever it needs to go. It's going to go to a drive. Somebody's going to copy it over, or it can go directly to VCS. But now we're done. We put it where it's supposed to go, and it's as good as being delivered right now. So those are the steps of QC beginning to end. Pretty quick and easy, but there's definitely a little intricate steps in there.